So, OnlyFans management has changed massively over the past few months, right? And one of the ways it has changed is AI models are now becoming more usable and accessible for the everyday person. So that means even if you're a boy, girl, no matter who you are, me, you, we can all start an OnlyFans account through AI models. So this actually opens up a whole lot of opportunities for literally just everyday people, me, you, right? So like one of the main issues people usually suffer in normal OnlyFans is recruiting models, because models, some of them aren't good, some of them won't even reply, right? It's very difficult for some people to actually outreach and just get a model up and running. So if you think about AI models, it actually gets rid of the headache of having to do outreach plus many other headaches what come with normal models. I thought I'd make a little guide, just out there, because a lot of my videos I haven't really made any guide. It's more or less just me waffling about certain things. So obviously if you do scroll through my videos you will learn stuff, but I thought I'd make like a compact video where it's actually just straight to the point, step by step, right? So the first thing what you want to do to create your own AI model is research, right? It's pretty simple. Any business model you do research, whether it's dropshipping, SMMA, AI models. You're going to do research, and this research is going to include what AI generator you're going to use, how can you do consistency, how can you make an AI model, just the basic stuff what you'd expect inside a business, right? So what I'd recommend for you to do is look around on YouTube, on Google, and look at AI generators, because there's hundreds of generators out there what can all generate different images, have different pros and cons, stuff along the lines of that, right? But I recommend you playing about with some of these generators to see what you like and if you can get a hang of some. One main issue I see a lot of people deal with is consistency without your AI model. So it might have a different face, different body, small boobs, big boobs, different colour eyes, stuff along the lines of that. So you need to do your research and figure out how you can keep consistency throughout your AI model, because that's the first step really, is creating an AI model and getting consistent results. Otherwise your model's not going to look the same, you can't post consistent pictures, which means your traffic's not going to be the greatest. So that's the first step you need to do. So like I see, some AI generators do have different pros and cons. For instance, some generators you can actually save a character onto the website, so you've got consistency. It's not the best consistency, but it's still, it does the trick if you're brand new to it, right? But once again, it's your choice to choose. Just play about, figure out what you can do, get the grasp of something, and just pick an AI generator, right? Because this is where your model's going to start. You're going to pick an AI generator and you're going to start just learning about it, creating images, then you're actually eventually going to get to posting them pictures. So after you've actually picked a generator, right, you want to create your own model. So you want maybe you want a blonde hair, blue eyes. It's the most basic one, so it's what I'm going to use for an example, right? You want to create your model and make sure you can get consistency with it, because like I see, consistency, it's hard to get and it's the main thing what you need. If you don't have consistency, then you don't have a model. So play around with generators, figure out what it is, and just start getting looks for your model. Play around, maybe ginger hair, they've got freckles, they might have brown eyes, they might even have, massive lips, small lips, big tits, stuff along the lines of that, right? So if you do want help with AI OFM, I do have a free Telegram down below, right? It's got 500 members in. You can speak to me, other people, connect, just network, right? You can figure out how to get consistency, what's the best generator, stuff along the lines of that. So feel free to join that. It's completely free, right? I don't want anything from you. It's literally just network, and I want it as much as you. But the next step you want to do is actually traffic and marketing. So once you've got a model, you've picked out the name, let's see the names, Myra Snow, something along the lines of that, right? You've picked a name, you've got a character, blue eyes, blonde hair, whatever it is, right? You need to start the traffic and the marketing. And what I recommend for this is Instagram, because it's the easiest to learn and it's probably the best in my opinion. It's been the highest quality for me, so that's what I recommend. So start an Instagram account and warm it up, which I recommend checking other YouTube videos out for this, because it'll take me too long to explain it, right? But you want to obviously make an Instagram account under your model's name and stuff, warm it up, post some pictures so you've actually got a portfolio, so when people click on your profile they can say, oh, Myra Snow, she's really cute, she's really good looking, she's got nice tits, stuff along the lines of that, right? You want to get these traffic, like you want to get your account up and running so you can actually get people clicking on your profile and you've got traffic. And if you know anything about Instagram marketing, you know Instagram Reels is the way to reach the best audience, the most audience in the shortest amount of time, right? So you need to figure out a way how to generate Reels and create AI video, which should have been part of step one, which is your research. If you don't know, there's a website called klingei.com. It's what I use personally, and it's possibly the best generator out there at the moment, so I would recommend using that. Of course, there is other traffic sources which will also be part of your research, like I see, right? But all these traffic sources, it's for you to choose. What do you know? What are you willing to learn? What do you think will be best? What's the big thing right now? What's the good traffic sources? Do all this research and figure out for yourself which will be best for you. But Instagram is just the easiest in my opinion, and everyone else's opinion, so that's why I recommend it. But just get an Instagram account up, post 9 to 12 pictures over a span of a few days, warm your account up, then post reels. You won't be posting like 2 to 3 reels on one account per day. That's a good start. Loads of people will tell you, or have 5 accounts all posting 3 reels a day. If you're one person, that's a whole lot of effort, and if you're first starting, why would you have a system if you can't even prove that it works with one account? So just get that up and running and figure out how to get the traffic. Once you actually have the traffic coming in, it's now time to monetize that traffic. And like I say, it's called OnlyFans management, right? But instead we don't use an app called we don't use OnlyFans, we use an app called FanView, which allows AI models. So this is completely legal. You've got no chance of getting banned, sued, whatever it is, right? It's completely legal on FanView because they allow AI models. Of course, there is rules and regulations you have to follow, but if you've done your research, you know what them rules and regulations are. So you want to set up a FanView account under your model's name. Obviously, it's very easy to do so. All you need is your ID, so driving license, passport, your name, whatever. Of course, you've got to be 18 years old because it is an 18 plus site, so sorry if you're all underage. Different business model for you for now. Go enjoy your childhood or something like that. But it's very easy to set up. And if you're struggling with what to put for your bio, your name, stuff like, I mean, your profile picture, stuff along the lines of that, look at other models and see what they're putting for theirs. So there's hundreds of AI models out there. Just message me on Telegram, I'll show you them. Then you can look at their FanView account and you can get a feel, you can get an idea of what you should be putting up. What should the pricing be? What should your bio see? What should your banner be? Stuff along the lines of that. Just get a feel for it. Even real OnlyFans models, you can get a feel through there of what to actually put. One thing I will say is you cannot put an 18 plus link straight in your Instagram bio at all, right? No matter how old your account is, how warmed up it is, do not put an 18 plus link in your Instagram account or you will be banned and that account will be fucked, because Instagram doesn't allow 18 plus content on their website. So you've got to use something called a landing page. It's literally just a page where you can put links inside, people can browse, stuff along the lines of that. You should know what one is. But I recommend for that is beacons.ai. It's what I use personally. It's the best one, and that link is safe to put in your Instagram bio. It's completely safe for you to use. No, you can't get banned from it. Everyone does it. If you look at Sophie Rain, all the other ones, they all put a landing page link inside their bio because it can't be banned. So make sure you do that. That's what I will see. Then the next part is chatting, right? If you know anything about OnlyFans and just the porn business, I guess you could see, you know that chatting is where the majority of your money will come from. So pay-per-view, selling pictures, getting tips, stuff along the lines of that. So let's say you've got a subscription for $9.99 and you've got 10 subs. You're only making just under $100 with that, while one of them subs could be, as we call it, a wheel, and they could spend $500 a month just buying other pictures, right? NSFW pictures, buying more content, custom content from you. So you need to figure out how to chat, how to upsell, how to get tips, sell images, stuff along the lines of that, right? Because chatting will make probably 80 to 90% of your income, right? It's been known forever. Even OnlyFans models, they all have chatting teams and stuff along the lines of that to actually deal with it, so they don't have to. And that's where the majority of their money will come from. So I recommend watching a bunch of YouTube videos on that. Just normal OnlyFans, it's the exact same type of chatting. AI models and normal models, you chat the exact same. And finally, once you've got all that out of the way, once you've mastered all that, it's time to start scaling your business. So you might have made $2K a month from it. It's time to scale. How do you scale? You get more traffic. So you just need to find a bunch of more traffic sources where you can bring in more customers, which are going to pay you more money, and eventually it'll just scale up. Of course, that's the stage where I'm at right now, so I don't really have the greatest experience with it, but everyone knows that in business you have to scale no matter what. Even if you're at 1K, 10K, 100K, everyone's willing to scale, and there's only certain ways to do that. So that's the next stage. That's more or less all the steps, right? You literally from A to Z, there's nothing much more you need to really do or know. Of course, more in detail you need to know, but that's the plan of it. That's the core concept of AI OnlyFans. So if you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. If you look at all my other videos, I try to include value in them, even if it's just me waffling about personal stuff like me personal business. But they'll all help you if you go browse them, so it'd be great. And don't forget there is an AI Telegram in the Discord, in the description. Don't know why I always say Discord, but in the description it's completely free. Just come network, come chat to me. We can get to know each other, teach each other stuff. But that's all. See ya.